Hormel is an American multinational food company that has built a strong reputation for innovation, quality, and sustainability. The company was established in 1891, and Hormel has evolved from what was once a small meatpacking business into a global leader in food production, offering a wide range of products that cater to various dietary needs and consumer preferences. The company is now headquartered in Austin, Minnesota, and Hormel is known for its commitment to excellence, corporate responsibility, and continuous expansion into new markets. The company was founded by George A. Hormel in 1891 and began as a small meatpacking operation focusing on processing pork products. By the early 20th century, Hormel had gained recognition for its high-quality meats, and in 1926 it revolutionized the industry by introducing canned ham, a product that would further become a staple in households worldwide. The launch of Spam in 1937 further solidified Hormel's place in the food industry as the product became a vital source of protein during World War II and beyond. Over the decades, Hormel has expanded its product line through acquisitions and innovations. The company acquired Jennie-O in 2001, entering the turkey market, and later added brands like Skippy, Applegate, and Columbus Craft Meats to diversify its portfolio. This strategic expansion has helped Hormel maintain its position as a leader in the packaged food industry. Hormel offers a wide range of products across many different categories, including meats, dairy alternatives, plant-based products, and international cuisine. Some of its most popular brands include Spam, the iconic meat, which is now a cultural phenomenon, Hormel Chili, a ready-to-eat chili brand, Jennie-O, a leading turkey brand offering various products, Skippy, a very well-known peanut butter brand acquired in 2013, Applegate, a brand focused on natural and organic meats, Columbus Craft Meats, premium deli meats that cater to gourmet consumers. In recent years, Hormel has embraced plant-based and alternative protein products to meet the changing preferences of health-conscious and environmentally aware consumers. The company has developed innovative plant-based items under brands like Happy Little Plants and has introduced sustainable packing solutions. Hormel prioritizes sustainability, aiming to reduce its environmental footprint while ensuring ethical sourcing and responsible business practices. The company has set sustainability goals, including reducing greenhouse gas emissions, water consumption, and waste production. As a publicly traded company on the New York Stock Exchange, Hormel has consistently delivered strong financial performance, demonstrating resilience in the face of market fluctuations. Its strategic acquisitions, diversified product offerings, and global reach have contributed to its success. Hormel has built a legacy of innovation, quality, and corporate responsibility. From its humble beginnings as a small meatpacking business to becoming a global leader in the food industry, Hormel has continuously adapted to market trends and consumer needs. With a strong commitment to sustainability, a diverse product portfolio, and a global presence, Hormel remains a key player in the ever-evolving food industry.
This logo is from George A. Hormel and Company Provision Market, the original branding used when George A. Hormel founded the company in 1891 in Austin, Minnesota. This signage is not just a design, but rather a direct representation of the company's origins during the late 19th century. This logo was used in the early years when Hormel operated as a local butcher and meatpacking business. Though not a logo in a modern sense, it did act as an effective signboard for the original store. The Provision Market used a wooden sign with white letters on a dark background, meant to be easily legible and functional rather than artistic. It is also worth noting that the use of GO and CO, the abbreviations, reflects formality and professionalism. By using the words Provision Market in their signage, Hormel was able to convey a sense of trust and community service from the beginning. In addition, there are small flower-like designs that appear on the sides of the top line. Though subtle, it draws attention to the name Hormel and adds a sense of quality to the signage. The first big evolution for the Hormel logo occurred in 1901. At this point in time, the company was beginning to transition into wholesale distribution of processed meats. As their business evolved into something more nationwide, Hormel shortened their logo to simply George A. Hormel and Company. It's a step forward in branding from the original Provision Market signage, reflecting the company's growth from a small local butcher shop to a more formalized meatpacking operation. Similarly to their previous logo, it was a bright white text on a dark background, ensuring that it caught the attention of passers-by. With a monochrome color scheme, it reflects a business formality, quite suiting for a quickly evolving company. The text itself is a simple serif font, though the bold and all caps convey a sense of reliability and strength. And again, they keep the abbreviations and old world business style, which inherently add to the sense of consistency and reliability that the company strives for. The next major evolution in the Hormel logo came in 1920, marking the company's full emergence as a nationally recognized food brand. By this time, Hormel had already gained national attention, especially after expanding its line of canned meats and processed foods. As the company continued to grow, the need for a more modern, unified brand identity became apparent. This version of the logo featured a sleek, simplified design, a single word, Hormel. It was a bold move that demonstrated confidence in the brand's recognition across the country. This rebrand aligned perfectly with the needs of national advertising and mass production, especially as Hormel's products were now appearing on store shelves nationwide. The design used a black font on a light background, creating a clean and highly legible logo. The stark contrast made it ideal for packaging, print ads, and tins, while the color black conveyed strength, professionalism, and authority, essential traits for a trusted food brand. Another significant shift in Hormel's visual identity came in 1953, during a transformative era for both the company and American consumer culture. This updated logo represented Hormel's confident leap into the national spotlight, fully embracing its role as a household food brand. With a vibrant, modern design, it captured the spirit of post-war optimism, innovation, and the growing presence of branded goods in everyday American life. This logo arrived during a time when America was booming with consumer products, packaged goods, and an increased focus on national branding. Hormel had expanded its distribution across the U.S. and was actively promoting its now iconic products like Spam, Dinty Moore beef stew, and Hormel chili. The logo itself featured a vivid red background, a bold and energetic color, often used in food branding to stimulate appetite and draw attention. Red conveyed urgency, warmth, and flavor, perfect for the supermarket aisle. Against the background was an all caps, all white typography, which projected cleanliness and trust. The letters were bold and geometric, lending the brand a sense of stability and strength. The 1964 Hormel logo marked the beginning of one of the most enduring and iconic visual identities in American food branding. This version ushered in a sleek, modernized look designed to meet the demands of the new media era. With a forward-thinking design and symbolic elements that balanced freshness with familiarity, Hormel positioned itself for long-term recognition. This new logo was a departure from the old, bold label-style 1953 version, moving instead towards a cleaner, more adaptable wordmark that could work across TV screens, packaging, print campaigns, and corporate materials. The color scheme took a modern and strategic turn as well. Red remains the dominant color, chosen for its strong emotional connection to food. Green, introduced with a small little bean sprout, served as a subtle but meaningful accent, signaling freshness, growth, and a nod to nature. It reflected the brand's awareness of evolving customer values around health and nutrition. This identity was so effective that it remained virtually unchanged for decades, a rare feat in consumer branding. It became instantly recognizable and synonymous with trusted, convenient American staples. The 1978 Hormel logo marked a thoughtful refinement of its already iconic 1964 identity. Without losing its brand recognition, Hormel updated its look to reflect a growing need for standardization, versatility, and a more polished, corporate-ready aesthetic. The brand retained its signature color palette, reinforcing its established identity while introducing refinement. Red stayed dominant, maintaining its ability to draw attention and stimulate appetite. It also communicated energy, flavor, and legacy. The green sprout became more stylized and symmetrical, enhancing the logo's overall balance and visual appeal. It continued to represent freshness, vitality, and a nod to natural ingredients. But at this point, the green sprout itself became more than just a decorative touch. Instead, it now served as a graphic anchor for the word mark. With its symmetrical form and natural associations, it visually unified the brand and softened its industrial edge.
Hi, so I'm going to be talking a little bit about the Hormel Foods current logo and what it means not only to them as a brand, but to their identity and their values and ultimately their legacy as well. So, at first glance, it seems like a simple logo. You have your bold letters that make it stand out, and you have their green lettering, which is also in representation of a lot of the things they do with clean, healthy eating, and it represents that very well, in my opinion. The green lettering also stands out at first sight, so it's easy to read and it's brighter, so it contrasts from the red that they have outlining it. Hormel is known from Spam to the organic offerings that they have, so I think that this logo covers a wide variety of what the brand actually represents. The green sprout that they have above the R and the M in their Hormel logo, it represents that growth and makes a big difference in just catching the eye of a consumer. You see that green sprout above their logo, and it just speaks to what they have done and all the things that they are still doing, such as a sprout growing. So I think that is an amazing way to include that in their logo. The Hormel brand chose to use a logo instead of an abstract image to represent their company. And this really reinforces the brand consistency and trust. And over the years, the logo has changed, but they've kept their identity in that name that is very powerful. So it does a great job of maintaining their identity. And beyond design, the Hormel logo represents the company's history and what they have done since 1891. So over the past century, they've built that representation through their name, and they've been consistent enough with it to just continue on developing that. Then when a consumer sees that name and they see this logo with the green sprout, they can credit it to the long-standing quality and just the recognizable household products that they make. In addition, the Hormel logo represents ethos and pathos in many different ways. Ethos because Hormel has earned its reputation in being a trusted food brand, and in pathos because food is deeply tied to that nostalgia and those family traditions that have been built over the past century with this company. So whether it is one of their deli meats or a protein snack, the logo just evokes the feeling of comfort and satisfaction, and they have represented that over the years to be a strong company. So ultimately, what do you take of that logo? And I think what you take from this logo is it's more than just a brand name. It represents their heritage, their great quality in foods, and also their evolution because they've had such a long-running history. So it reflects a company that has stood the test of time while continuing to grow and adapt to current consumer needs, which obviously vary over years. And the food industry being crowded, the Hormel logo remains to stand out and be recognizable to their customers and future customers.